What's up everybody? Today I'm going to give you a few different options you have when it comes to connecting audio to your smartphone. One of the first ones that people always try to use are these guys right here, the headphones that come with it. But I'm going to show you how to connect those. I'm also going to show you how to utilize one of these adapters so that you can connect one of these. I'm also going to show you how you can utilize a shotgun microphone using these, and also what are you supposed to do with this thing and how does this even come into play? For this little demo, I've got my DSLR over here, but I've also got my iPhone XR right here with a Moment 58mm lens on it. I'm gonna be connecting all of my sound into this camera so you can hear what it actually sounds like directly into an iOS device. So you can see this is what the built-in microphone on the iPhone XR sounds like. This is the microphone that's on the back of the device. I'm looking at, I don't see the screen, I'm just looking at the back side of the phone. So this is the raw sound from the microphone on the device, no additional things added. This is what happens when people try to film something from far away. Not only does it look really bad, but the sound is just cavernous. You're trying to compete with my voice over top of it echoing around the room. It's just not good. There's a sound, it's just not great. We need to do something a little better than this if we can. And so let's look at some of those different options. So one of the first options you have to supplement your sound to make it a little bit better are the headphones that came with your device. Now I don't have the exact headphones that came with this one, however, I do have a 3.5mm to lightning adapter that will allow me to plug the headphones with the combo jack TRRS into my device. What's great about this sort of setup is that I can listen back to the sound with audio monitoring enabled, but I can also get sound into my iPhone using this white blob right here that's got the volume knobs on it, but it's also got the little microphone on the back of it, which means this is how I'm gonna get sound in. So let's plug that into the phone. We'll do a couple of talking tests and we'll see what that sounds like. All right, so a lot of times you'll see people talking like this with their headphones on when they're talking into their phone because they've already figured out that, yeah, you can use this microphone that's attached to the headphones to try to inject some additional sound into your video. So you've got an example of what this sounds like right now. The limiting factor here is I'm kind of tethered to my phone. It's about 3 to 4 feet away from me. If I wanted to go any farther, it ain't happening. I'm stuck. I'm literally, you can see that is, I can't go any farther. So this sound is better than just the regular sound just kind of in the room because you don't have as much ambience. This is the microphone that's on the back of the device. I'm looking at, I don't see the screen, I'm just looking at the back side of the phone. The microphone is right by my mouth, so when I'm talking, you're hearing that direct sound. It's just not great. We need to do something a little better than this if we can. And not this diffuse sound. So this is an option that's gonna allow you to just improve your sound and also allow you to listen at the same time to anything that's playing back from your device if you need to do audio monitoring. All right, let's look at another option that you have. Instead of using this setup, some people would rather just kind of use a dedicated microphone. For example, I've got this Røde VideoMic. What's great about the VideoMic is that it works really great for DSLRs. In fact, the sound that you're hearing on this camera and this angle is from a Røde VideoMic, but you can't get this TRS jack into a phone without a special adapter, which I just dropped on the floor. This adapter is the Røde SC4 adapter, and what this does is it adapts a TRS signal on this end to TRRS on this end. And what it allows you to do is take a signal that's on this and convert it so that it ends up on the mic pin, which is at the very bottom of this, so that your iOS device can detect a microphone input. Quick side story, this will not always work with everything you connect into it. Just because you've got a TRS plug that looks like this doesn't mean that it's going to be detected by your iOS device. This is made so that iOS devices can detect a microphone input. If you have something like this and then you've got an XLR adapter to a TRS 1/4 inch cable that's going into a Y splitter, and then it's going over here into this other thing, it's probably not gonna work. I would not recommend it. So what I'm doing here is I've got this microphone with a TRS end on it. I'm plugging that onto the adapter. And now since my phone doesn't have the headphone input, I'm gonna use this adapter, which I was just using for the headphones. So now I've got the SC4 into the 3.5 millimeter to lightning. And now, okay, so this is the sound I'm getting out of a Røde VideoMic going directly into an iPhone XR, plugged in using the Røde SC4 cable along with the lightning to 3.5 millimeter cable. So there are a couple adapters that I'm using here, but you can see this sound compared to the headphone sound that I had earlier. This is the microphone that's on the back of the device. I'm looking at, I don't see the screen, I'm just looking at the back side of the phone. This is a shotgun microphone, so it's really directional. It's trying to pick up sounds directly in front of it. So these mics are really great for really directional sounds. If you're in a situation where you don't want to be tethered to headphones that you can only get a certain distance from, a microphone like this shotgun microphone is really good at picking up sounds that are directly in front of the camera and sort of rejecting sounds that are off to the side. Here, I'll even just like back up so you can hear what this sounds like if I'm a little bit farther away compared to being fixed to the camera. So here I am a little bit farther away from that microphone, but it's just not great. We need to do something a little better than this if we can. Hopefully you can hear that you're getting a little bit more direct sound in my voice. You've got a microphone that's really trying to reach and listen for sounds that are directly in front of the camera and not sounds that are all over the place. Hopefully this is a little bit better pickup than just the raw microphone from the iOS device itself. Okay, so we've listened to just the raw microphone in the room, then we've connected our headphones and used the microphone that comes with these iOS headphones with a TRRS connector. We've also used a Røde VideoMic. It's designed for DSLRs, but we adapted it using the Røde SC4 cable, which lets us convert TRS to TRRS and get that microphone signal. Then we put that into one of the lightning to 3.5 adapters so that we can get it into the device. This has been great. So, well, now let's try like a wireless option. So what I have here is a Sennheiser G3 series wireless transmitter. With this transmitter, I can wear a lavalier microphone and I have a wireless connection. So I can actually walk anywhere I want to be and the sound will transmit over to the receiver. So I can keep this near the device and I can walk anywhere I want with this. So let's see how this solution works out. So the receiver comes with two cables when you buy one of these. This one comes with an XLR cable, but it also has a mini or TRS 3.5 millimeter cable that goes in and out. Now here's the assumption that a lot of people have, and they're not entirely correct. Some people think you can take the receiver from this and you can plug the 3.5 millimeter cable from this into this Røde SC4. Now I can plug my Røde SC4 into the lightning to 3.5 millimeter adapter, and then now I can plug a wireless microphone receiver into my phone with this. It doesn't work that way. I know, it's weird. Some devices may work, some devices don't. There really is just an issue with electronics, and it's not because this is an inferior pack, it's just because this is designed to work with microphones. And when you're plugging some additional electronics between the actual microphone, which is this little guy, sent over the air, and then finally into this thing, which is got batteries and circuits and everything, eventually there's gonna be an impedance mismatch and your phone just will not detect this as a microphone being plugged into it. You've got to find another way to get your phone to detect this as a microphone. If you want to use a wireless receiver like this along with a transmitter, you're gonna have to use a digital connection like one of these. In a previous video, I've talked about how you can use this Sabrent USB interface along with the Apple Lightning USB 3 adapter so you can connect digital audio into your device. So here's how this is gonna work. I've got the receiver right here and it's ready to go, it's turned on. We don't even need this Røde or this lightning cable for this setup. So go ahead and put those aside for now. You're gonna take the receiver and then you take the 3.5 millimeter out of the receiver and you plug that into the microphone input on this Sabrent device. Now you can take that Apple USB 3 to lightning adapter and plug the Sabrent device into that. And now I'm gonna go over to my iPhone XR and I'm gonna plug this into the port. Okay, so now what I've got is I've got the transmitter right here and then I've got the receiver here and it's connected to this device. So now I've got this wireless option so that I'm talking into this microphone, which is going into this transmitter. The transmitter's going radio frequency over the air into the receiver, and now you can hear me. The great thing about this is no matter where I go in here, the sound really shouldn't change too much because it's connected to me right here. So no matter where I go, the sound isn't different. This is great if you're trying to be spread out. You want to be farther away from your device. You don't want to be really close to it or be tied down with something like headphones. What's great about this though, I can still plug headphones into that adapter, and if I want to hear back what's going into the device before I'm ready to go live, I can listen to it first, then I'll just sort of hang these on the device, and then I can keep talking normally with this wireless transmitter attached. All right, I hope you all have enjoyed this demonstration of a few different ways that you can connect audio into your iOS device. Please tell us in the comments which one of these you think sounds the best. Do you think it's this one, which is the Sennheiser G3 wireless transmitter? Do you think it's the Røde VideoMic connected to the 3.5mm to Lightning with the SC4 adapter? Or do you think the raw microphone on the iOS device sounds the best? Or maybe even the headphones connected with the built-in microphone that's connected to the headphones? Please let us know which one of these you think is the best. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us. Thanks for watching this. We'll see you next time.